Hey, Mr. Tyler. I didn't really want anything. I was just checking up on classes, seeing if all the teachers were there.
I'm sorry for this. What'd you say?
I said I was just checking in to make sure that everybody was in their classes today.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Tyler. Appreciate you.
No problem. We're missing Jalen. I saw him come in, but now he's not showing up. My Kia, my Kyla. All right. Let's do attendance real quick. We're gonna go into our norms. I saw Jalen walk in, but he stepped out again. Okay, so we're gonna get started because we're already 5 minutes over the mark. First on the list would be Kyla. Can you read the norms on the screen for us?
Nor has the right to have another person, education, and class on stage is being able to live in a way to despite ourselves, our school, our family. In Excel Academy itself, our school, we take pride in Excel Academy itself. We respect the opinions of others, respect the culture of the classroom, we are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We're here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
Very good. Next on the list. All right. So GGI Townhouse, we do this every day. If you need the link to GGI Townhouse, I usually post at the top of your classroom listing, so you can participate anywhere from 5 to 10 points for participating in the GGI topic at hand. So if you know you need those points, show up and have a conversation with us, the academic committee. I'm sorry, academic staff as well as behavior support staff or operations. If you need the link, any teacher can provide it for you. Again, that is today and every day at 11:15 a.m. There's Jalen. I wonder what's happening to you, man. You came in and you disappeared on me.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So Raspberry Pi kits, we're in full motion or momentum of utilizing these kits. You know, if you need one, you need to schedule come to school and get one. There's no way to do all of next week's work because it's going to be Google Code next for the rest of that week. This is a goal to try to get your grades up before May 20th, when progress reports will be sent out to parents. Each assignment in the kit is worth double the credit because it's hands-on. So if you know your kid is damaged or whatever the case may be, please schedule to bring that kit up, the damaged kit, so I can give you a replacement and get you back on track and course. All right. So schedule the school. COVID is still in effect. Be sure to schedule when you're coming up. Don't just come up here and get that taken care of as soon as you can. Also, if you need help troubleshooting your kit, I'm usually in the building Thursdays and Fridays. I'm here today mainly to make sure more kits are ready for you guys to use when students are in the building. All right, so next would be Jalen. You just got here. I want you to read that screen for me.
Everyone Thursday lunch call convinced of home get edge credit for some real classes. Pandemic effect on Colin John Market. While on the coldest parallel event code. And there was Drew McLean link at 4 p.m.
And surprisingly enough, today is Wednesday. So if you want some more credit to help you out, just participate with Miss Lane at 4 p.m. As you can see where my mouse is, this is what you would click on, that little, I think, pink or something, 4 p.m. And it'll take you straight to the Google Meet link where you can participate in Let's Code. This Let's Code really helps you get a lot of scores up in any of my classes. Next would be Miss Kennard. Can you read this screen?
I'm out of breath. Daily task students will be able to complete the evaluation in ISB. Hello, all aspiring students. Welcome to class. Inside of ISB, access all pre-recorded videos for each class. These videos are normally ready to view by 4 p.m. daily.
Awesome. All right. So, as stated before, we come out of this, we got physics, and we did most of this stuff yesterday. If you wasn't in class, then now's the time to get caught up, right? So who just got here? Carson, welcome to class. Can you read the screens there, sir?
Students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi beginner's guide, fourth edition manual to answer technical questions about the Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kits in regards to product number 2. Every spot is different. Classroom term of the day is Python shell. Word of the day, emulate.
Emulate, right? Okay. All right, so everybody, your project 2 should have been submitted yesterday for grading. Now, what I told you yesterday, we're going to expand upon that so you can make sure you display those terms. First one you got to define is what a Python shell is, put its definition, and then emulate. The way that you do that is by using a print, I think it's called print function. So I'm going to turn to, make sure you have your book, everybody. Turn to page, let's see, I think it's 94. Be sure. Yep, so 94 to 95, there's a 45-point opportunity to read those pages. Jalen, would you like to read it, or should I move on to another student?
Read this, right?
So you're going to read from where it says your Python program on 94. Do you see it?
Yeah.
All right, you're going to read all the way to Hello World on page 95. You got it? All right, go.
Your first Python program, Hello World. Like the other pre-installed programs on Raspberry Pi, Thani is available from the menu. Click on the Raspberry Pi icon, move to the programming section, and click on Thani Python IDE. After a few seconds, the Thani user interface simple mode by default will load. Thani is a package known as an integrated development environment IDE. A complicated sounding name. Complicated sounding.
It sounded name, boy. What are you talking about?
Other than focuses upon a single, I don't even know. Unlike Scratch, which gives you visual building blocks as a basis for your program, Python is more traditional programming language where everything is written down. Start your first program by clicking on the Python shell area at the bottom of the Thani menu, then type the following instruction before pressing the enter key. Print hello world. When you press enter, you will see the program begins to run instantly. Python will respond at the same shell area. In the same shell area with the message hello world, figure 5 to 1 just as you add. That's because the shell is direct line to Python. Those whose job is to look at your interaction and interpret what they mean. This is known as an inactive mode, and you can think of it like face-to-face conversation with someone. As soon as you finish what you're saying, the other person will respond, then wait for whatever you say next. Syntax error. If your program doesn't run but instead prints a syntax error message to the shell error, there's mistakes done with and what you have written. Python needs instructions to be went to in a very specific way. Miss a bracket or quotation mark, spell print wrong, or give it a capital P or add extra symbol somewhere in the instruction. It won't run. Try typing the instruction again and make sure to match the version of the book before pressing the enter key. You don't have to use Python in that mode though. Click on the script area in the middle of the tiny window, then type the program again. Print hello world. When you press the enter key this time, nothing happens except that you get a new blank line in script area. To make this version of your program work, you have to click the run icon on the tiny toolbar. When you put you'll be asked to save your program once. Type in the script name like hello world and click the save button. Once your program has saved, you'll see 2 messages appear in Python shell area. Figure 5 to 2. Run hello world, hello world.
Okay, pretty good. So I want you to pay attention to page 95 and 94, everyone. You'll notice in the middle the command you're going to use to make your word of the day and classroom term of the day display with the definition is that. So I'm going to come out of this, and we're going to investigate how to do that. So real quick, if you can see my screen, the two commands are one, well, this is for last period. You will use print, and you got to type this into your Thani file, right? You should have already typed all the commands from yesterday in project 2. Now you're just putting in the words, and you're going to be using this almost every day for your exit slip. So you got to program your whole algorithm to show somewhere at the bottom of the coding, print the definition of one word, and then print the definition of another. Now here's how you do it. If you look here, I have print, like it's on page 94 in the middle, and it'll change colors on its own in Thani. You gotta do this on your kit, right? So if you put, for this class, it's, let's go back to the, what was it? I think it's Python shell, right? So make sure you put the apostrophes because that makes it a comment. So it's gonna be Python shell, and then instead of define, you're gonna put the definition of that word in there. You should have this definition from yesterday if you're in class. The other word you need to do is the word of the day, and you're going to put another line of code, print, parentheses, and in quotations, you're going to put emulate, and then that define changes to the actual definition of the word. Okay, so I want you to do that in 10 minutes. I'm going to be taking each of you to the next room, SAT prep, to do data talks. All right, so open up your project 2 and include these lines of code in the code you already or should have already submitted. Resubmit it so I can give you a higher score for today's assignment. All right, now I'll be sharing out via ESB to see who has done what I said. The other big thing is there were 3 files you should have downloaded yesterday. Two of them were picture files. One of them was a sound file. You're going to put those files into the assignment yesterday because not everybody did that. I want to make sure everybody's clear. There should be 4 distinct files because when I take your program, I need to have everything that is necessary to make it run. So if you're not sure where those files were, go to page 109 again. The video for yesterday is also available in the library in case you're confused on how to download those files. So on 109, right in the middle of the page, you'll see 3 links you need to type in. The first link is, if you're on page 109 with me in the middle of the page, rpf.io/spot-pic. You're going to type that into a URL in Chromium browser, right click on the image and save it. The next one is going to be rpf.io/scary-pic. Again, another picture. You're going to right click on it with your mouse, save image, and make sure you save it to your home drive. You only put it on a desktop if you can't find it. The way the program works, these programs have to be on your home drive. I put it on a desktop so you can verify. So if you know what you're doing, you want to rerun it to see if it works, try putting it in the home directory. The last file you need is a sound file. And it's called RPF, that's what you type in, .io/screen. You need those 3 files plus your script file, the Python file that you typed up with the codes for project 2. And that's going from 109 to 113, all those codes typed in, turned into EDSB, so I can give you a higher score. Right now, we're going to do a data talk while I give everybody else time to get that submitted. And then we're going to see who gets in-class points for today. So while I'm doing this, please do not leave early because I will mark you absent. 1 second. I got to put the link in the chat for you all so you can move to that classroom. So one at a time, you guys are going to be going into this classroom here, and we're going to do a data talk. And once you're done with the data talk, you're going to come back to this room here. This is in the chat. Okay, so this is for SAT. This is my prep period room for students that need tutoring. And first on the list would be who? So we're going to start with Jalen. You're first up to bat. Once you click on the link and head over to that room. All right, be right back, everybody. Okay, next on the list would be Miss Smith. Can you click on the link in the chat and head over there for a quick data talk? All right, so Miss Kennard, I need you to click on the link. We're gonna do a quick data talk. And then last will be Mr. Carson.
Okay.
because she left. I don't know what.
Mr. Tucker,
You say what, Miss Smith?
you said I got 3 missing assignments, but I wasn't even in your class at this time.
You're not supposed to be in my class at this time?
No, I wasn't in your. I didn't have your class around that time. I don't know what the assignments is.
Oh, wait. I thought you had my class right now.
Yeah, I have your class right now, but them dates, them assignments is I wasn't in your class yet.
Oh, okay. Let me take a look. Go back, okay? Let me finish up with Kanar, because I don't know where she is. There she is. We'll come right back to you, Michaela. Okay, next is Mr. Carson. Can you click on the chat link and see me over there for a quick data talk in the other room? Okay, Sean, are you there? Mr. Carson, are you with us?
Yeah, the screen loading up.
Okay, no, I didn't know if you're there or not. Is the link in the chat for you still or no?
Yeah, I got it.
You said no? You said no, Mr. Carson? Oh, there you go. Okay, I think that's everybody. Remember, you have to turn in 4 files for yesterday. 2 were picture files, 1 was a sound file, and the last one was pretty much all the script that you had to type up between pages 109 to 113, all the commands. All right, don't forget, you need to also include at the very end of your scripting the definition for Python shell using that print feature I told you about on page 95, and also the definition of emulate. Please have that submitted by 8 p.m. today so you can get maximum credit and we can reverse some of the scores. Remember, these assignments are worth double the credit. And if you don't do them, it kind of hurts you in a negative way. So we can really bring these grades up before May 20th if we put in the effort. Turn in all assignments into ESB under the proper assignments. If you do not, then it'll pretty much take some time to grade because it won't be seen in the grade book. All right, so anyone have any questions for me?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
you turned this in for yesterday or today, because we don't have a spot to turn it in.
You turn it into yesterday's assignment.
All right.
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna have you guys read about and save the link for Townhouse. Just give me a moment. And this is gonna be worth 10 points for someone to read it. Everybody else should be saving this link so you can go to Townhouse at 11:15 a.m. This will also be posted in ESB again as soon as we leave. So let's try to get. See, Michaela, can you read the Townhouse part down as in?
Can I read what?
Say what?
Can I read what?
In the chat where it says Townhouse.
Townhouse and GGI is mandatory for all students, high school class. Also, there are tons of awesome opportunities that students can take advantage of. Log in today and gain some extra credit for participating. See you there.
Okay. So let's code this later on today at 4 p.m. If you want to gain some more points towards your scores, I advise you to participate at 4 p.m. with Miss Lane. If you have no more questions, you're free to use this last 20 minutes of class or so to prepare for getting anything turned in like that. Like I just said, those files. And I'll see that and be able to add a score. But also, any assignments you haven't finished up on, try to finish them up so I can change the grades as soon as possible. All right. So everybody save the link. It says https://meet.google. And that link allows you to get to Townhouse at 11:15. All right, so there's no more questions. You all are free to log off and work on your assignment. I'll be here until 11:10 in case anyone needs help submitting something, have questions, or you just need to talk about previous assignments. All right, so if you have no questions, you're free to go. But hope to see you at GGI at 11:15.